I'll record this, fuck it. Hi guys, I'm technically still on stream. Why are you... This attack? Fuck this attack. I fucking hate this attack. Is it showing what's next? There's no pattern, dude. Stabilizing world structure, initially energy mode. So this is supposed to be phase 3.5. I get it, okay. And then from here on, we get the cutscene. The running still works. I think I understand what happened here. So, I basically glitched the channels together so that it So essentially what happened there is that I glitched the channels together so that way they would merge and I stabbed the shit out of the weak asgore and the strong asgore at the same time. At least that's my assumption. I don't know how the fuck timelines work. I also love how the ending is like one of the most dramatic things I've ever seen. And also anticlimactic, which I absolutely adore. And now I'm stuck to this fate of mine. Alright, so we're gonna try the reset ending. I did the fight ending and basically they get free and stuff. It's weird. It's like true pacifist, but at the same time, the only characters that are Saiyans and Asgore. And at the same time, you're on a phone call with Alphys, which you can do now because the bear is gone. And Alphys gets made the ambassador. It's weird and I like it. You're out of knives. all you can do is wait here to die. Alright, cool. So, I like the fan game a little bit. Would you believe me if I spent the last, more or less 3 days doing this? Alright, so now we're gonna reset. Which is different from giving up, because giving up they get my soul. If I reset, it's a different ending. Ring. I'm sleeping? I dialed the right number. Looks like these old bones still have a good memory. So, what's your plan? Good call. By the way, asgore members too. So this time, if we stray even a little, we will... literally only one ending is available. Got it? Sans? Are you talking to the human? Here. Phone's for you. Human. Although you did many wrong things before, I'm glad you're now choosing the right path. Your Majesty, the human has no choice. Since we've reached an agreement, why don't we go open the barrier now? In that case, the human will die. Seems so. Kid, how did you make sure you stayed alive while still opening the barrier? What a dramatic story. Trimming grass outside. I think I'll like this job. With such a good ending, you still want to come back and do that? You say it wasn't you. Eh, I don't care either way. Human. I still don't know your name. Frisk. That is a wonderful name. Then, Frisk, may I invite you to have a cup of tea? Not yet. Not yet, Your Majesty. We need to follow the script, or the ending will be different. Oh. So, Frisk. See you in a bit? See you soon, Frisk. I think I need to memorize my lines. So in this ending, it's more like the player gets cut off from Frisk. Or at least how I want to see this. Two things. Either the player is still active within Frisk and just going along with you pacifist. Oh, no, hold on. Better idea, better idea. Okay. This is a different player. The me that did this is no longer me. This is a different player doing true pacifist, and this is the scene in between where you were sleeping in toils, and after she gets you the pie. This is while you are asleep. So this is like a middle path through. But no, it's not. But no, there's clearly no player there. Well, not. It depends, because Frisk clearly can still say shit. They just kind of go along with it. So I'd say this time, Frisk doesn't have a player, quote-unquote, controlling them. That's how I want to think of this one. It's an interesting thought. And I don't mind this ending. Honestly, I don't mind either of these endings. Because, here's the thing. There's no... I wouldn't say there's really any plot holes here. At least when you think of it kind of deep. Because in this one... Yeah, well, actually, no. In this one, there's definitely plot holes. But other than that, it's kind of fine. Especially if you think about it the way I'm thinking about it. Where, this ending is, with, like... I don't know, dude. Because they still think they're following a script, so... They know it's a game. They absolutely know it's a game. And in the first one, I wouldn't say there's any plot holes at all. One, everyone's still dead. They're on the surface. Asgore still has his actually good characterization. I thought it was bad before, because... Nah, he was just bluffing that time. He was just saying shit. In this one, it's... That one was pretty good, actually. Because Sans can still come up, bitch slap you. You're clearly in fucking shreds and have lost all your lives, so... Can't really do anything there. I do like the last moment with Flowey, which is... arguably the one main difference here, because Flowey was the one that told Sans and Asgore about the issues. So I don't know why they'd still remember. It's, well, because it's a normal reset. Sans can't remember resets, Asgore can't remember resets, they just know where they exist, so that's probably the only plot hole here. I don't mind either of the endings, funnily enough. I don't mind them. The fight was fucking insane. I do think I still had a fair bit show of skill, because I could clearly still die and get my ass handed to me. Because I've seen people just cheat relentlessly. I should try in the future, maybe, with, like, less lives. I might be able to make it past with just 10. But even then, that's, like, a lot. Because, like, you are absolutely intended to buy a bunch of lives, so I can't really call that cheating. You're intended to buy this amount of lives. You can still absolutely get your ass handed to you, though. If you don't know what you're doing on some attacks, dude, you're gonna die. Just straight up, you're gonna die. So I can't be too mad about this. Yeah, no, I'm not mad about it at all, funnily enough. And then, I'm assuming pressing Z just sends you back to this screen. Sends you to this screen, which is the credits, which you can pause, skip with X, and then now we're back to phase 3.5. Face the truth. This movie is purely fictional, unrelated to reality. I don't mind it! I don't mind it that much! Then if we escape, we can see... Holy shit, I have so much money. 714,000. We can see everything that I have bought. I guess it saved my money, too. So this is required to get the phase. These are all for the first phase. And then from here, these are all for, the final phase. This is a secret item for another update, I guess. And I can buy more lives here. Interesting. Can't call. The one thing I'm mad about... The one thing I'm really mad about is that you have to look for the tutorial. I was floundering about for so fucking long trying to find this goddamn thing. But that's about the only thing I'm really mad about. Funnily enough, you can also gamble here, because why the hell not? I feel like this is a good point to end stream. For anyone that's still here, if you're somehow still here, what are your thoughts on Undertale False Reset? I don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's bad. I wouldn't say it's bad at all. To be fair, I'm a fucking psychopath that does this shit, but you know, I liked it. I'm one of the psychopaths that actually complete this, so... yeah! Now, when I say this is hard as some other shit, without the items, and with the items, abso-fucking-lutely. This is harder than No More DX Last Breath, this is harder than Oharu Duro, probably harder than Fantasy Time Trio. It's just Fantasy Time Trio attacks last for so fucking long. But I would say this is probably the hardest thing I've done. Eyes hurt, but it's cool though. At least you can enjoy it. And with that, I think I'm done with streaming for the day. Sometime in the future, I kind of want to speed run through normal route of the game. Because that just sounds funny. I think that sounds fun. I would like to do that. But other than that, yeah, no. That's... wow, that was some heavy lightning. Holy shit. Damn. Gotta love rain in fucking summer. But, I'm done.